Go, Shari. It's another Friday.
It's not the party now.
Hi, people.
Hi.
We're glad to be back on our YouTube channel. We've missed you all. Oh my God.
Guys, honestly.
But guess what? We were cooking. Like, you guys don't even want to imagine.
Okay.
We have a lot of delicious delicacies for you people.
Yes.
Johnson, tell them, please.
Okay, so today we are going to be talking about communication. You know, I'm not the vibrant one. You know. Yes, we're going to be talking about communication and its effects in relationship. So yeah. So I think I should. Can I start?
No, but I think we should let them know. See, the communication we are talking about is not the hi babe, how are you today? Have you eaten? What did you eat? That's not the one we're talking about.
No,
that's not the communication we're talking about. No. Because a lot of people, when they hear this thing, communication, they feel like we're talking about asking your spouse, have you eaten? What did you eat? What color of dress did you wear? Have you gotten to work?
The routine.
That's not the communication.
No. Not that one.
Some persons, well, some of us in relationships, we've been ghosted by certain people that, you know, we were dating and all of a sudden they just went MIA. Do you understand?
You will tell us those stories today.
if there was like a concrete communication in the relationship, you understand?
Yeah.
Maybe some of us would have not been ghosted by these people that we were dating. So communication goes way beyond calling your spouse on the phone and asking, have you eaten? Have you gotten to work? Are you sleeping? Are you ready for bed? Do you understand?
Yeah.
And another thing is, one thing is for you to communicate. Another thing is for your partner to be able to comprehend what you are trying to communicate to him or her.
Makes sense.
And especially for your gender.
What did you
your
do?
Gender.
What have
you
we
people
done?
have one character. One very bad character.
What have we done?
And that character is the fact that when you people are going through something, instead of people to open your mouth and speak, talk.
Like you're talking to me now.
Talk and say, babe, sorry, that I've not been communicating with you, you understand? This is what I'm going through financially or spiritually or physically or otherwise. You people will not talk. You people will just decide to go in your own zone, and then the lady be like, babe, what did I do? Did I do something wrong? Did I do this wrong? People, why can't you people open your mouth to talk?
Okay,
what used to hang you people in the throat that you people cannot talk?
Let me speak on behalf of the men. Let me speak on behalf of the men.
Oh, you want to speak on behalf of the men?
Yeah, first off, let me come from the top.
Okay.
Yeah, communication is like the major determinant in every relationship.
True.
If your relationship is doing well, it's because there is a good input of communication. And if it is not doing well, vice versa. So I think I have done all the introductions on communication. On my own end, you did a lot, and that's wonderful. So you asked the question, why don't we want to talk? So
something used to argue people in your church, when people are going through something, people just like to start acting like wizards and go.
Wait. Don't profile us like that. See, we men, not women. We men, if you see a conversation between a guy and a guy, it is way easier for a guy to relate with his fellow guy than for him to pour out his heart.
Okay.
Because we believe in body language. Let me tell you a story. When I was young, my mom used to take me to her friend's place. Okay. And before she takes me to her friend's place, she has OT'd me at home that please, whenever you're going with me to my friends, don't eat at their place.
Okay.
Don't drink at their place.
Okay.
So sometimes I faltered, and then when I go back home, she beats me. So I think I got to a certain age, 12, 13, 14, when I go with my mom to her friend's place. I just know by the things she does. Now let me cite an example. Went to my uncle's place one time, and then he brought out garden egg and granite. And then my uncle did a lot of convincing. He was like, no, Gossi, don't worry. Take it and eat. Your mom is here. Look at Olega, and she's looking at us. Your mom will not do anything. Look at, she's looking at you. She sees. My mom laughed and smiled. So he did a lot of job convincing me, and then at the time I was trying to consider eating this garden egg.
Okay.
I turned and I looked at my mom's leg. She saw me with one eye and then she readjusted her leg. That movement alone is anything where you see for house, collect. She did not need to say anything.
Okay.
She understood that men would prefer body movement.
So what's the bottom line exactly?
The bottom line is, if you see a man come back from work and you want to talk and say, please, 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 the first thing that should go to your mind is what the problem is. Now, obviously, you don't know the problem because he has not said anything. You wait for his calm time where his body can actually talk. Probably do those things you do to intrigue him. If it is food, you see, you understand that even when you bring food at that time, he may even want to reject it. Okay. You bring sex, he may want to reject it. There is this one thing. It is not, I cannot say for that man. I cannot say for John. I cannot say for Austin. I can only say for Johnson. So if I'm to be dating someone, that person should be able to understand me on the long run, on the things that you would do by default, or I would do by default. Some characters I will pull up by default, and you just know that something is happening and this is what is happening. It is very possible.
No, because I just feel like when you're in a relationship with someone,
okay,
right, and you're someone that pays attention, there are people like me that probably when I'm with someone, your vibe affects me. So if I walk into a room and I feel like, oh, okay, before walking into that room, probably I was in a high mood, and then I walk into a room, and I think that has happened between you and I before, right? Where I saw you and you weren't really happy, and because when I saw you, I was really, whoa, yeah, Johnson and all that.
And you asked me, I said it's fine.
Yeah, exactly. But I knew there was something. But I feel like when you do not open your mouth to talk to your partner about what it is that is actually bothering you, that's like silent treatment, and it's not nice. And when your partner is trying to ask you, what is the problem? What is the problem? And you keep telling your partner that, oh, everything is fine. Oh, everything is fine. And you know everything is not fine, because whatever it is you're going through at that point in time affects your attitude, your relationship with whoever you are in a relationship with at that point in time. Do you understand? So let's say, for instance, you're someone I used to call like every day, and I'm like, hey, what's up? And we have this, vibe, and suddenly I call you one day and you're giving me attitude. It naturally will make me restless, because number one, you are important to me. Okay. You're not just anybody to me. Do you understand? Yeah. So you cannot just tell me that, oh, I'm not in the mood. I'm supposed to understand the body language and wait till whenever you're ready to tell me what the problem is.
So now the thing is, communication is very broad.
Okay.
In as much as, yes, this is a relationship channel, you know that communication is far from just intimacy. There is communication with family, there's communication with friends, there's communication with God. You get? So now, I'm factoring my communication on a general facet. I'm bringing it out because I feel if you can communicate with me as a friend, if we date, we can as well communicate. Do you get my point?
I understand what you're trying to say. Now, I feel like if I can communicate with you as a friend, it should be more when you're in a relationship. Because in a relationship, you're sure that, okay, this person is supposed to be your safe place. This person is supposed to be your confidant. So why are you not telling the person? See, one thing is for you to tell this person that, okay, this is what I'm going through at this point in time. Yeah. And then the person has to understand that, oh, my partner, this is what he's going through. So you need to know how you treat that person at that particular point in time. But if you're not telling me anything, I am not a witch. I am not a sorcerer. Yes, now. Yes, I don't be sorcerer when we say I can't know what's in they happen for your mind. Yeah. You need to let me in.
And it's not safe to second guess things.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not actually
safe.
So
when you will now fault me is when you communicate whatever it is that you are going through, or whatever it is that is happening in your life at that point in time.
And you play dumb on it.
Exactly. Okay. And I want to like now, like, okay,
make it look like it's irrelevant.
Exactly. So that's my ability to comprehend your communication towards me now becomes like an offense.
I think that's the complexity. We are scared of looking. Okay, so there's this thing, men are supposed to be strong. So we don't want that ideology where that space where we are looking weak. We don't want to seem weak. So when we tell you our problems and we don't want you to figure them out by yourself, it's looking like we are crying, we are, we want you to babysit us. We don't want that kind of thing.
But that's the beauty of a relationship.
It's the beauty of relationship.
That's the beauty of a relationship.
From the feminine perspective.
No. If whoever you're dating sees that, this person is someone that is vulnerable. Like, when I mean vulnerable, like, you can express your feelings. You know how to put your feelings out there. Do you understand? And you're very sure that your partner is an understanding person.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
I feel like there's nothing stopping you from actually telling your partner this is what you're going through, because you know that this person is someone that would not judge you. This person is someone that will not take advantage of your vulnerability. I understand you're just trying to be a man, but why would you go into a relationship with someone that you're not safe with, to communicate with, to be vulnerable with? It's a problem.
Is it not being safe?
Why would you want to be safe?
Will you tell me it's not being safe?
No. I'm asking, why would you want to be feeling safe with someone you're in a relationship with? Because I feel like when you choose someone to be committed to, when you choose someone to be exclusive with,
okay,
do you understand? That means you can be yourself with that person. So if you cannot
100.
be yourself with that person, then there's something wrong in that relation. You should not be in a relationship.
What if being yourself is not talking when you have problems? Answer. Bam. Because there are people that are like that. I think my younger brother is one person. Even with family,
no, let me tell you,
he would rather die in silence than tell you that he's dying.
There's something you guys don't see. That thing you people say, that's just the way I am in a relationship. No, you don't do that in a relationship. You must compromise. You cannot say because in your house, probably when you go to the toilet to pee or something, you don't flush the toilet, you always forget. And then when you enter a relationship or probably married, you tell your wife, that's just the way I am. No!
This makes sense.
This is why communication is important. If you're the type that does not like to talk when you're sad, I'm sorry, you need to learn how to talk when you're sad, because whoever it is you're dating is not a sorcerer. Whoever it is you're dating is not a magician. The person cannot know.
Okay.
The person cannot know. So if like you said, communication is one of the main factors in a relationship.
The basic factor.
Exactly. So you should not have any excuse as to why you are not communicating with your partner, no matter how bad it is, no matter how ugly it looks. If you're not comfortable being vulnerable around your partner, you should not be in that relationship in the first place.
You know what? We're supposed to do this for like 10 minutes, but because of how cumbersome the topic is, we are already exceeding the time.
Exactly.
So I guess we'll just call it a break here.
So please talk to your gender. Open your mouth and talk.
We would have a conversation about my gender one day on this channel.
Man, please open your mouth and talk. Speak. Express yourself.
Oh yeah, listen to her. For this one, listen to her.
Express yourself. If you don't feel comfortable expressing yourself with your partner, you should not be in that relationship.
So we should leave our relationships, okay?
Why would I be with someone I cannot express myself with?
Okay, yeah, but I actually do understand you.
Yeah.
Being expressive is
now it is when you now express yourself and then your partner cannot now comprehend your expression, that becomes a problem.
I guess.
Do you understand? But first of all, you need to express. There's nothing like that. When I'm angry, I don't like to talk. When I'm going through things, I like to stick to myself. Why are you in a relationship?
Yeah, that's actually true.
Why are you in a relationship?
So the big point is learn to talk, learn to be expressive, and learn to be vulnerable a little.
Which one is a little?
A little. Don't be too vulnerable. When they don't see you finish, calm down. Learn to be vulnerable a little, and then I think every other thing.
Look, if you have your reservations about being vulnerable to your partner, trust me, I'm talking as a woman. To not be in that relationship. No go there at all. No just bother.
Okay.
If you feel like you need to be doing this one small.
This advice, we'll look into this advice personally, but let's call it up for communication. See you guys.
Yeah, and please, we would love to hear your views on communication. Please comment, please like, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and hopefully by next week Saturday we'll drop another very hot topic. But on this topic, we want to hear your views. What do you think about communication? How is communication in your relationship? What do you think about
those that are in
communication? Is not asking your boo, have you eaten? Did you wear clothes today? That's not communication. No. It's broad. Like it's like this.
You're covering my space. Okay, so thank you.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
It was fun having you guys today on the show. Bye.